and welcome back to the channel. Okay, one thing, again, sorry, I don't need to say I'm sorry for every episode that I do of vlogging here, but this is what I gotta say, so I gotta say I'm sorry. I gotta say I'm sorry for like not posting a whole bunch, but it'll be okay because I'll make it up in this video because I'm talking about what else I've been doing. Why would I not say any other ways? Okay, so one of the first things is we're going to cover most of October, what happened mostly in October, and October was pretty fun. October had a lot of fun things. Like I started actually like religiously practicing the ukulele. Like so now I'm starting to play more music. I'm starting to learn more music. I've been getting suggestions from other friends on how to on what other songs I should start be playing or other things like that, or like stuff that I hear. I'm like, you know what? I need to play this. I want to get good at it because ukulele is such a great instrument. And like you look at it and you're like, man, it's so pretty. It's such a pretty instrument. It's such a pretty cute and little small instrument. Yeah, this is my little ukulele case. This is my little ukulele case that I got right here. So it's like, all right. So open it up. I should have opened it beforehand, but whatever. So like this is what I got. And then I'll play a snippet of like a little bit that I know. So it's like. And that was a little bit of Somewhere Over the Rainbow. I'm not very good at like singing and playing the ukulele at the same time, so I'm still practicing so I can get that down. If it didn't sound too great, it's still a work in progress, but hey, it's what happens. So other things that I've done, well, I've done a lot, such as like I bought books. I don't know if you can actually read it, but this is a cookbook. This is 500 easy recipes for when you're alone. So like if it's just like meals for yourself. So like these are a lot of Brazilian snacks, a lot of healthy snacks. Like no, I mean that works, right? Pão sírio com falafel, otelha, toninha. I don't know how to exactly pronounce it, but like if I could actually learn to cook this, like I will be impressed with myself. So, and I also like for like fun purposes, I bought this Deadpool dog park book. Yeah, I can get some of the words. Like I'm starting to like be able to read it. Like I'm starting to get more into reading. Like because reading is such an important part of people's lives. People need to understand that like reading helps us like expand our knowledge as people and like it makes you smarter. So I mean that's what I did. And what else happened? Halloween happened. Even though it was a couple weeks ago. But Halloween isn't like this thing down here that's very like people don't do trick-or-treating here. Sometimes people go to like Halloween parties just to go get drunk up or high or do stupid stuff. I don't know, but like they don't do trick-or-treating. They don't really celebrate it as much as the US does. Like we don't like all the time everyone decorates their houses and now everyone is a part of Halloween. Like no one goes like all in for Halloween. Like they don't have like special Halloween candies or anything like that. They're just like, oh, it's Halloween, okay, it's meh. But in my school, like I think this was only in my school, but it was pretty amazing. We did like during the 30-minute break that we had, a lot of the teachers, they've been practicing for a while and they started playing a whole bunch of different songs. So like if I find a way to, I'll put like the minute or two clip in here like now.
Hi, yeah, this is me in post-editing scene, and looking back, if I added in all the clips that I said I was going to in the rest of this video, I would not be able, this video would probably be like 30, probably over an hour long. So my plan is I'm going to upload all of the stuff that I said in this video later. So that's going to be like a compilation of all the stuff that I've been doing. I promise you will all see what I am seeing, and you are all going to love it because I love it, and I'm pretty sure you're going to love it too. So I think that's all I got for now. So, all right, back to the video.
Okay. Now that you saw that, like, that was really good. That was like some of my favorite teachers, like Hedges. He's the English teacher. I mean, there are two Hedges, but like he's the one that I like the most is the English teacher, and he's really cool. Then after that, there's like this. I recorded this 9-minute clip of the hip hop dance corps, like the select few that got to dance, and they're all in their like bloody costumes, and like some of them are mummies, zombies, dead people, weird costumes, and it was really cool. I was very impressed with like how they all danced. So like I'll put that in I'll put that 9-minute clip in here. Okay. Now that we're back from that whole experience, that was really cool. I really liked that. If you're wondering what I did for Halloween, mostly no one knew who I was, but I was John Constantine. You probably don't know who that is. John Constantine is this DC like anti-hero type of guy. Like, he just had an easy costume. He had this red tie, he has a white t-shirt, and then he has a trench coat and with white khakis, a black belt, and nice shoes. So that's what I did. I got to dress up, and it was pretty cool, pretty nice. I was very satisfied with how my costume turned out. I spent the previous day like looking for a trench coat, and I really couldn't find it. I really couldn't find a trench coat, so I found something else, something similar. So I found this coat. But it worked the same. Like, it's long, it works, it actually looks really good. So I'm like, hey, I look like a badass in this. So that's what I got. There's also, there's a whole bunch of things. I mean, my current host family went on this trip to Chile, and I couldn't go because of troubles, but they went anyway, and they thought of me, and they got this hat for me. I was like, oh, I love hats. So like, I'll wear this for the rest of the video, I guess, or I'll wear it like this. There we go. Chile! Yeah, that's what happened. There was also like this fair. So let me explain this for a little bit. There's this fair that I believe is only in my school. There's this fair that the first and second years, I don't know if the third years did it, because I didn't see them, but I also saw middle school do it too. But the first and second years, they have to choose from a list of countries, and then they spend like a month or two preparing, gathering money, and doing this whole project to where they would like create a room. They they would be given a specific room, and they would transform it into that country. And I am being whited out. Why is this happening? No, come on. Okay. So what happened was that I had been transferred to my other class, but the first class I had, they had Norway. Norway? Yeah, they had Norway. They had Norway, and the second class that I got moved to did Greece. So I kind of got to see like the both sides of it, and it was pretty cool. I also have another clip of that, so I'll show that in like, I don't know, maybe here. Okay, that's a long time. So this is probably going to be a long video. This is probably gonna be a long video for me. So you'll get to see a whole bunch of stuff. So it's not just like me talking for like 10-15 minutes. It's actually me like showing other things, because I realize that people want to see what I've been doing. Like they want like actual experience. They want to actually see the things that I see. So I'm being more considerate and showing all of you what I see, and then I'm putting it together in a little compilation. And we also, well, I went paintballing. Yeah, I went paintballing down here from my second time ever paintballing, and it was pretty nice. It was pretty great. We did this whole thing. We got a tour of the place that we were getting our where we're getting our shoot on. It's probably not the right lingo, but I don't care. I'm saying it anyways, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, so what happened was we got a tour of the place that we were shooting each other, and it was this abandoned slaughterhouse. Yeah, it was an abandoned slaughterhouse. How cool is that? It felt like Resident Evil, and you were in Outlast, and you were like, oh shoot. I felt like every single moment that I was in there, someone was going to come up behind me with a giant knife and stab me. It was incredible. I loved it. I cannot say enough. I cannot say this enough how cool paintball is. Paintball is an amazing thing. I'm very bad at it. I don't have the best aim, but it was great to on the team that I was on, we came up with a whole bunch of well, we didn't come up with it. We followed military protocol, and we that's what we did. And it was so cool. I loved it. I unfortunately could not get footage of us shooting each other, but I got close. I mean, I got the tour of the whole place, so I'll put that in here too. This is just gonna be a whole bunch of clips, isn't it? This whole video is just gonna be a whole bunch of clips of me just going oh, this is this, this is this, this is this, this is this. Okay. What else? What else have I been doing? I've been starting a Portuguese class. I'm not teaching it. All right, back to other stuff that I'm supposed to be doing, like the language. I'm getting better at it. I'm getting better. I'm understanding more. I'm understanding more what people say. Like 50 to 60% of what people say, I can understand what they're saying. There's still big words that are when they say it so fast that it's what are you saying? I can't just tone it down a bit. All right, I can't get you. Okay, that's what I can't get. But I've been very lucky that my school has a lot of English speakers. Not in the way that you think I'm just speaking English with them. No, the fact that they are teaching me, that they're teaching me what I want to know, and they're teaching me slang and what's cool, what's not cool, what's weird to say if someone looks at you, what would be weird to say if someone says it, and yeah, they're teaching more grammar stuff. But back to the Portuguese class. So we're doing, so I have this Portuguese class every Wednesday, and we're doing a whole bunch of stuff I got a piece of paper right here, and it's got numbers but I knew some of the numbers, but I kind of forget. I forget 40, 50. I forget those for some reason. I always get them mixed up. I'm oh, 55, 46. What? The fuck? The frick? I'm gonna work that out. 50, 40, I mix those up, and it's really weird, and but I'm getting better at it, and there also did jobs, a whole bunch of jobs, what they are in English and what they are in Portuguese. Well, actually what they are in Portuguese, and if I asked, they would tell us. And then a whole bunch of nationalities, that's also another thing. That's also been brought up a lot to me by a whole bunch of Brazilians. Do you realize how ignorant it sounds that you call yourself an American? Technically, we are Americans too. And I've been well, yeah, that is true. That is a true statement that you have said. But it's okay. I don't know. It's it's weird because it's really true. It's really true that they are Americans too. So they say oh, you're a North American. I'm I guess you could say that. I guess you could say I'm a North American. But like there's also come up like some people came up with this other thing like Statius Unitarian. I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. I'll have to ask like some of my friends later, but that's what I did. So yeah, that's my. If you can hear that, that's my host family like coming home from like this Paraguay thing. I can't remember what exactly it was, but that's what I did. And there's a whole bunch of stuff, and I gotta say, still loving it here. It is incredible. It is freaking incredible that I still get this opportunity to be here and like experience all of this new thing, all this new stuff, and I'm learning so much more about myself, and I'm learning so much more about other people, and I'm so grateful. I cannot express that enough, that I am grateful for everything that everyone has done for me here, like been teaching me, explaining to me, giving me new experience. So this is gonna come up as soon as I can, as soon as I like edit it, and then edit it like putting in the extra footage and all that stuff. So I gotta say it again, thank you all so much for watching, and if you liked it, hit that like button and comment down below if you want to hear any more stuff. So with that said, thank you everybody so much for watching, and until next time, live life to the fullest. Bye.